Welcome everyone. I'm Kimm Starr, one of the 4 organizers for the OpenSim World's Fair. And this is Swizzle, one of the ambassadors for VWEC in OpenSim. This is a sneak peek of the OpenSim World's Fair, which starts March 1st, 2025. We're really thrilled to have you on this VWEC tour, and we thank you for coming. Because we really want to get the word out. Like the VWEC, we're here to bring the OpenSim and Second Life community together, and also the Hypergrid community. And with that thought in mind, we're here to meet new people. So we encourage you to friend those of you, those people here that are not in your circle. You should friend everyone. If you're not friends with me, you go ahead and friend me now, and same with Cooper and anybody standing near you. This is how we're going to build a community.
Keep going, Kim. I have to
Go ahead. Okay. So as you can see, this is the landing zone where you'll find the teleport map and the directory of sponsor exhibits. Event stages, art, fashion, tech, and our education pavilions. And when the fair opens, our calendar of events will be posted here as well, and on the website. Should you wish to stay on top of what's happening? Oh wait, 1 second. Cooper, are you doing the text?
I'm trying. Give me 1 sec.
Okay. And we will take a brief pause.
Love technology. Okay. Let's see if it'll work now.
There you go. All right. Should you wish to stay on top of what's happening, please join the OpenSim World's Fair Discord channel. The link is here in local chat, so just click that and you will be added. And this will give you updates on the fair, and also feel free to take a copy of the welcome boxes in the area here. Now, also in the nearby chat, we're dropping a link to the OpenSim World's Fair website. So, Cooper, can you drop a link to the OpenSimWorldsFair.com?
I'll be more than happy to.
Thank you.
Give me 1 sec.
And when he drops that link, please take a quick look at the site. Click on the link and take a quick look at the site, and notice the tabs for exhibit and free exhibit space. We offer both sponsor and free spots, and we want to encourage any one of you to join us at the fair for next year. Okay, hold on a second. We're having technical difficulties here. Hold on. Worldsfair.com. Yeah, if you guys will just click that link and save it to check out later, that's the OpenSim World's Fair website. Okay, and aside from getting a sneak preview, we wanted you as educators and lifelong learners to have the opportunity to sponsor an exhibit to showcase your work. So if you're interested in exhibition space, Cooper and I will be available after the tour to give you any info that you need. All right, right behind me is the teleport to the observatory. If everyone could touch the teleport sign one at a time. So just one at a time, walk up to it and touch it so we don't all jam up the system. I want to show you what the World's Fair looks like from above. And
I don't think you're supposed to sit on it, so let me get off. Stand. Try again. Maybe it's the sign up above. There we go. It's the white sign.
Esperanza, are you doing the videoing for Zoom?
Now we're way up above.
Or is it Val?
Kim, what did you say?
Are you which is it Val doing the video for Zoom? Okay.
I
Remember, click.
believe so, yes. It's not Esperanza.
Okay. So I'll try to stick closer to Val so you all can hear me out there. All right, one by one, everybody's showing up to the observation tower.
I'm accepting all the free gifts up here. That's what all this is on my screen. All the OpenSim Fair gifts.
I think we're all here.
It looks like everybody is here. Okay. So, one second.
Yep.
All right.
It's on the screen now. The reason for having.
Yep, the reason for having UTP here is to give you an overall feel for the OpenSim World's Fair setup. We designed it so everything is close enough to see, walk to, fly to, and use moving sidewalks and OpenSim vehicles. We wanted everything to be accessible. We wanted all of the exhibits and entertainment to be easily seen. Even the furthest full sim exhibits are within walking distance. So if you look down, you can see four event stages in the corners. And we place them there so visitors coming to see a show will also get a good look at all of the nearby exhibitors. It's all about being seen. And so when you isolate the stages, the exhibitors don't get seen. So we felt this was a better way of doing things. Between the stages, you'll find the tech, education, art, and fashion pavilions. And we wanted to showcase the talent in OpenSim prominently rather than tucking them away on their own sims. Directly below and surrounding the landing zone is the heart of the OpenSim World's Fair, full of amusements and rides. A talented group has been working on them for the last 6 months, coming up with fun new ideas. If you look over the railings, you're going to see some red, purple, and blue sponsor parcels available. And if you're thinking about joining us to show at the fair, the parcels are going quick as the word's getting out, and we're approaching the 6-month mark. And really, that's when the fun begins, the 6-month mark before the fair. We encourage you to showcase what you do for education. We offer small free parcels, which we'll talk about, or you can sponsor a larger parcel, and it's a flat fee of $2, $3, or $6.25, which covers the time from now till the end of the fair. So this is a very small donation that covers the entertainment. At this time, does anyone have any questions?
No one has any questions? Then let's go back to the loading zone.
Yes, we will head back down.
I just changed my graphics card just a little bit so you can see all the colored places down below. And now to find my way back down. Oh, the sign right here. Here's the white sign. I believe we click the white sign. And there we go. All right, back down below. Walk over by Kimm.
All right. Cooper, nobody's left up top. All right, I'm just... Okay.
So we're going to go south.
Yes, I'm waiting for things to res in for me a little bit more.
Okay. So you can, while everyone's waiting for stuff to res in, if someone would like to comment either by voice or through the chat, what do they think of the fair so far? What did you see that really stood out to you? Yes, we do notice that there's gray at times or things are resing in slowly. As some of you may or may not be aware, a lot of the OpenSims, Wolf Territories, Kitely, they are upgrading, moving servers and things. So unfortunately, that's all happening while we're in the process of building the fair. But
Yeah,
we're excited that you're here and that when you come back, it will be in full living color, hopefully.
Yes, they're changing from X engine to Y engine, and we're right smack dab in the middle of that. So all of the operating difficulties should be dealt with way before and very soon. All right, we're going to head south because we're going to take a little stroll to the education pavilion. So everybody this way. Keep in mind, we're going to be following the blue arrows. So if you get lost, just find the arrows.
Okay, and we're going so stay in to Kimm or myself.
I see VWEC ahead.
All right, straight ahead is the VWEC exhibit and meeting space where we will be conducting the VWEC March quarterly meeting. Ugh, I don't see most of it. Okay, here we go.
I'm not sure if everyone heard everything that was going on, but if you scroll back to nearby chat, you'll see some of the stuff that you may have missed. But right now we are at the VWEC exhibit and meeting space that we will be conducting our March 2025 quarterly meeting. We'll be bringing the VWEC quarterly meeting on location here at the OpenSim World's Fair to give the VWEC more exposure. The meeting will go on the OSWF events calendar and will be open to the public. Here is where I would like to take a couple of minutes to talk about what we're going to bring to this meeting in March. As educators and lifelong learners, here we will continue to discuss your best practices and here Here we will continue to discuss your best practices in using these environments for learning. Over the past year, we've been meeting quarterly here and also in Wolf Territory, and we've gotten to know each other. But now, I think, and I believe you'll all agree, it's time we share and learn from one another. The next quarterly meeting is this November, and it'll be held in Kitely. But when we have the meeting that's scheduled for February, we're moving it to March so that we can actually do it here. And I would like everyone to think about one successful tactic that you use to teach in the 3D environment. We're going to be sharing them at the November meeting. Then we'll pick a few of these ideas to talk about on location for the March meeting. We will have a list of everyone's tactics, and we can then discuss them at future meetings. And some of the stuff is getting cut off. I'm sorry, but that's technology. So my challenge to everyone who will be attending the November meeting is to put a note card together with your best, smallest tactic, so we can bring it to so we can discuss it at the meeting. And then again, we'll choose which ones we'll talk about at the OpenSim Fair. Also, I understand that not all of us are educators, but in reality, we're all lifelong learners. So those of you who are scripters, builders, designers, etc., you have a lot to offer us for those of us who are educators on things that you can teach us on how to learn how to build better, script better, and all those, and all of that. There are many creative people here in the OpenSim and in Second Life as well, that you have put products out on the marketplace for education. You too should put a note card together and get it to us at the meeting so that we can start a database for people who can share different ideas and be able to have a directory in a sense of, how do I find a script to do this? How do I learn how to build that? So keep that all in mind. Kimm, one last thing. Does anyone have any questions on what I just talked about? And hopefully we're all able to hear me.
And just an FYI, the VWEC and OpenSim is the combined effort of both Cooper Swizzle, the Kitely Ambassador, and Xenon Darrow, the Wolf Territories Ambassador, with assistance from Val Librarian Greg from Second Life, who is your other host today.
This exhibit, so if you look to my right, this exhibit for the VWEC is a work in progress. And we'd love your input, whether it's today or through a note card or whatever. If you have ideas, please bring them to the November meeting so that we have time to implement them prior to the March meeting. Right now, it's a bare bone exhibit, and it needs your input, giving you the opportunity to participate in the VWEC. Thank you for putting that in, Val, because I lost some of the stuff that's in the speakeasy script. Okay.
All right, so now we're going to continue the tour. If you follow me.
And Kimm, remember, since we're in world, they can't hear if everyone gets too far away.
I know.
I know.
Okay, we're going to swing right. I want Val to catch up. What we're looking at here are some of the free spots available for educators. So if you're interested in staking your claim, let us know after the tour is over. And also, if you would like to take free copies of the booths, I hope that they're rezzing for everybody. They're not quite rezzed for me at the moment. Oh my goodness. But if you can see the booths, feel free to take a copy. And if you decide that you want to exhibit they may inspire you to create your space. Bruce, are you able to see the exhibit booths at the moment? Oh, good. Okay, so it's just me.
Well, I see three of them and a partial of one of the other ones.
All right. No, you can't see any. Okay. I promise you they're there. Okay, let's continue on. And we're going to take a walk through the fair to the other side because we want to give you a quick look at some of the amusements and rides. Unfortunately, the rides are not usable at the moment, but they will be come fair day.
You can see Kim's a fast runner in virtual worlds, and we will catch up. I put my run animation on, go a little faster. And I can tell there's a lot of space here that will be developed before the next meeting in March. All right, she's slowing down. I can take it back to a walk. Cooper must have flown over. And in local chat, it says we'll pass by the shark slide and then we walk on the sidewalk and we're going to make a right turn on the spaceship. Ah, people are flying over.
You can see everything. I'm actually having a difficult time at the moment.
Interesting sculpture in the water. Look at that.
Okay.
The other way, I'll just fly, might get a little faster, catch up with her. I'll go right over the water. A little bit. Controls are in the way. There we go. Head to where Kim is and stop flying. Oops, I fell.
All right, well, I wanted to talk about the entertainment for OpenSim World's Fair. This is the Latin Nights stage, and it's one of 16 custom-built event stages. I'm hoping everybody can see it. We wanted to create an immersive experience to complement all of the entertainers, but more importantly, we wanted to we wanted people to get dressed up and feel like they're part of the entertainment, giving everyone a fun experience. Is anybody having a hard time seeing? I'm glad you can see them, Val. Oh, good, Xenon. I'm glad. So again, this is one of 16 custom stage event stages. So the entertainment's going to be a little over the top, and we're looking forward to that. And now we are going. Go ahead.
Wait. Before you go, let's make sure everybody's here.
Okay.
Going to the map. Mini map. Supposed to be like 14 of us here.
Oh, yeah. All right, let's see. Xenon is here. And Tessa offer teleport.
Is Emilio here?
I just offered him
There's
a teleport.
Amelia. There's Starr. His Cal's here. Cal, yes, we saw. No worries. It's a lot of land.
No worries.
All right, I think we're all here. And I think before we go where we're going, Kimm, go ahead and I'll do the speakeasy, and this way you can talk about it, and then we'll walk them over to it, so that way they hear what's going on.
Okay. So we're going to head over to the art pavilion.
We gotta catch up, sorry.
We're going to be heading over to the art pavilion, which is right next door, and we wanted to show you an installation that's just about complete, and it was the brainchild of your very own Cooper Swizzle. So we thought you as educators might get a kick out of it, as it's a different way of presenting a museum of art history, and it's an immersive learning experience. So like if you look up, you see the outside of the exhibit is Piet Mondrian inspired. He is the, sorry.
Come back.
Oh, okay. Nobody's following. All right, if everyone will follow me to the art pavilion, which is right next door, we wanted to show you an installation that's just about complete. It was the brainchild of your very own Cooper Swizzle. We thought you as educators might get a kick out of it, because it's a different way of presenting a museum of art history. That's an immersive learning experience. The outside of the exhibit is Piet Mondrian inspired. He's an easily recognizable artist, and he's known for being one of the pioneers of 20th century abstract art. So if you look up, you see the red, blue, black, and white cubes.
Okay, we can move forward.
Okay.
Hold on.
Hmm.
Okay.
Alrighty, so this art installation consists of several artists throughout history, and we're going to leave you here to go on your own and explore the installation. And there are TPs outside of each box to get around. So you're going to click the TP, and a window will pop up, and you pick the artist that you want to go explore, and then you click the TP again and sit, and it'll take you there.
So
And
Kimm and I. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
oh, go ahead, sweetie.
Okay. So Kimm and I want to thank you all for joining us. And should you be interested in representing your work here at the OpenSim World's Fair, we're here to answer your questions. In the meantime, have a wonderful day. But hold on, there's more. Next month's tour will be the Jimmy Olsen's Europa, where Zenon Darrow, who's standing right here, our Wolf Territory ambassador, is going to take us to 4 of the 8 regions that surround the original Europa. And then the following month, I think, she will take us on the other 4. So we're looking forward to that. So join us to see this imaginative cityscape with its great mall, sci-fi architecture and gadgets, fabulous taxis, and so much more. So before you go off and explore, does anyone have any questions, comments, or concerns? And we apologize for the voice and all the other stuff that happened in the beginning, but as you all know, in 3D, expect the unexpected.
So if you walk around, you'll get to explore all the different curated art boxes.
You can see you can walk everywhere around here, touch the teleporter to choose other options. And I see up here, oh, Michelangelo, Georgia O'Keeffe, Andy Warhol, Van Gogh. Let's go to Van Gogh, see what happens. Go. Select, oh, and right click and sit. Okay, so that again. Just looking to see. If we've got any more questions on Zoom.
Failed the art courses that I did take in school. I just looked at a lot of things. And
This was amazing.
that's why I think a lot of people are looking at it.
Up. And I see people going in and out and exploring the various art installations here at the OpenSim Best World's Fair. This must be Van Gogh. Wow. Look at that. This has been a crazy tour, but I hope standing here with all this movement of Van Gogh, you see the potential. Yes, it's a lot like the immersive Van Gogh experience that traveled all around. I know the United States, not sure if it traveled elsewhere, but I feel like I'm in it. There's another room. Wow. I remember going into Starry Night in Second Life years ago. There's so much potential for art and immersion in virtual worlds. And there's a studio, and I'll step back outside. There's the Fab Four, the Beatles. Okay, someone's asking to be teleported, Andrea. I'm not sure that it can, I'll try. It's tricky with hypergrid jumping. It doesn't always work as it does in each individual world because you're loading several virtual worlds at once. So
That they
walk back over to the group.
that they showed all over the country.
I noticed that, but I just love that it's so accessible here, and I think even more immersive personally.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, for any future tours, I think I'm gonna make a tour, like a people mover where people are just standing still and they're on a kind of a ride, almost like Universal Studios. That way everybody can hear.
Yeah. So Starr had a question.
Yes.
You can talk, Starr. You could join in on mic. Anytime you would like. You can come and go freely. There's always people here building, and especially now that we're hitting the 6-month mark, it's starting to get pretty busy around here. So you are free to come and go as you would like. Is there anybody interested in maybe grabbing a free spot for?
I just marked my free spot. I meant to do that earlier, and I marked it right next to VWEC. So.
Oh, awesome! Very good.
There. And take a look at your IM when you can. Let me know how you feel about the sponsorship thing, and I'd love to do that to support the effort.
Oh, I love it. Thank you so much.
Sure. And so I'm going to run. I'm actually working, which is, terrible. I hate it.
Highly unusual.
I love my job.
That's highly unusual.
Yeah.
But before you go, Kimm, Xenon has offered to DJ because she also DJ. She's a jack of all trades, as we all know. So if we need her as a DJ, she's available
and free. So, and I might be doing a playa event this weekend. I'm considering it, so you can always come see me and see what you think.
Oh, Xenon, How would you feel about doing like almost like a Halloween masquerade party here? Because
OMG, girlfriend.
that's what I kind of figured. All right, cool.
OMG,
Because
look at my avatar. How do you think I feel about it?
I kind of felt like you would be the girl to ask. I'm creating my exhibit for the fair is for my virtual Vignette brand, and I'm creating a spooky town.
That would be awesome.
Even if you'd like, I could take you for a quick little tour over there.
Yeah.
Give you an idea of what's going on.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, because a lot of the people with the full sim exhibits are having their own entertainment that have something to do with their exhibit. So a lot of people like I know one sim is a New Orleans sim, and I believe that they're doing like a DJ bar hop throughout. Yeah, and it's like there's just a lot. I know Cooper is having an Italian singer for his Venice exhibit.
And then we're having a DJ or singer to be singing on the Eiffel Tower for my French night.
Oh, that would be fun.
Yes. Yeah, so it's gonna be fun. There's gonna be a lot of entertainment that month and a lot of people coming and going. Does anybody else have any questions? Okay, let me just look to see where I am.
I just put some information about the next Hypergrid tours in the local chat in Zoom. The fourth Thursday of every month, September, we're going to a Mystery Quest in Kitely and an American Horror Story Asylum in October. And we're right at the top of the hour. It looks like some people are having to leave. And I know this was a wild and wacky tour because hypergridding requires some skill as the metaverse is evolving. So great job from our ambassador, Cooper Swizzle, and his great helper assistant, Kimm Starr. Thanks, everybody.